I became an employee of the most hateful, evil restaurant in the entire world, and now I'm putting them to the ultimate test. And by the title of this video, yeah, I think it's pretty easy to say whether or not they passed the test or not. But to give you guys some context, the leader of this cult is famously known for saying that all gay people should be put to death. And since this restaurant already told me I have to break up with my fiance, yeah, because she's Chinese and I'm white. Now I'm telling this restaurant that not only is my fiance Chinese, but she also sometimes has gay thoughts.
Besides her like thinking that girls are hot every once in a while, it seems like the perfect relationship.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, how could you, but she's about to marry you.
I wanted to make it seem just totally chill. Like that Lydia's not even actually gay. Just every once in a while, she'll just see an attractive girl in the streets and acknowledge to herself that, yes, the girl is attractive. And I'm telling it to them in this way because I think it's just that much funnier when they freak out over practically nothing.
Like every once in a while, I just have like, I look at a girl and I'm like, oh, she's hot. She still definitely wants to marry me.
Maybe it's in a way it's taking the lead in the relationship.
Already, the restaurant's scared that my fiance had a gay thought, but what I'm gonna tell them next will absolutely scare them to death. In the last episode, one of the employees told me that if a woman cuts her hair shorter than her husband's, it'll absolutely destroy the family. So I had Lydia cut her hair to be just slightly shorter than mine. Is my hair longer?
Yes.
Yeah, she like cut her hair like just slightly shorter than how my hair is. So I feel like that's a sign that she's like, I'm the one in charge. That's so
How
weird.
does that make the man? I mean, what do you do? Like, it really makes it like emasculates the man. He just feels like a worthless. If she is your wife, she will follow you. Because if you have to follow her, she's not your wife. If you have to follow her now, just plan on doing that until you die. It makes me feel like garbage.
It definitely affects the kids then too.
Oh yeah. Well then they end up being gay. That's like what happens is the woman emasculates the man. The children are like super confused.
It's kind of funny how this guy went from Lydia got a haircut to now my kids are going to be gay if I don't leave her. Okay, obviously this is just brainwashing, but their brainwashing techniques aren't going to work on us because we're here to take them down. And his logic is just terrible. But if you hear this every single day and this is the only thing you're hearing, it actually starts to get to you. I mean, you can actually see the brainwashing working when you start to talk to people. Like if you look at any of the other employees that came with a significant other or husband and wife, they get asked to divorce each other for sometimes even the stupidest of reasons.
Like when I came to the community, you know, there was like suggestions and things for me. You know, someone told me and my wife, you know, like it wasn't really fair that I had, you know, because I had kissed my wife before I married her. So I was told, you know, that really is not fair. You should commit to a woman before you go there.
So they told you it wasn't good with you and your wife because you already kissed before marriage.
But anyways, the terrible news that Lydia had a gay thought one time spread to all the other employees, and one of them thought he could help.
If she could come a Friday afternoon, help some of the women in the kitchen.
Yeah, maybe meet some of the women and she could learn it.
We decided the best thing to do would be to have the women of this restaurant scare the gay out of her. So the next day, guess who became the Yellow Deli's newest employee?
Oh wait, so we have to say it. Okay, let's go.
I went to the bathroom to covertly hand off my spy watch, so Lydia could also have her own secret camera angle.
If he does a double black flip off the swing, you're gonna Yeah, I know, and then he did it, and I'm here.
Their method of scaring out the gay was to put Lydia in the kitchen, because they believe that all straight women belong in the kitchen.
I don't really know how to cook. My dad usually cooks. He's really good.
I said the exact opposite of everything they wanted to hear.
Does your mother cook or? My dad cooks. Yeah, my dad is a really good chef. I don't think my mom knows how to cook. Yeah.
Yeah, I was friends with like a gay person when I was in the world. I couldn't really hang out with him for too long. Yeah. I just couldn't handle the gayness. I just couldn't be around it. He's really gay.
How's it going, Lydia? Oh, awesome.
Ben usually cooks. She's gonna learn, and then she'll have something.
Oh, so now she can be the cook. Oh, that's so cool. We saw Lydia back at the kitchen. She was making a pizza. Really? Yeah, they're teaching how to cook. That's a wonderful thing, you know, to have that as men that you don't have to worry about teaching your wife how to be a wife, you know. How does a man know how to be a wife?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't, yeah. Lydia! We were just talking about you.
I'm a virgin and I'm proud of it. If anyone else wants to say that as well, I feel like we should, because we should be proud of being virgins. We should be proud.
I'm a virgin and I'm proud also. I'm also thankful for my fiance Lydia. She needs to be a good wife. She has to be submissive to her husband, and I feel like she learned that a lot today. I truly do think now that Lydia's place is in the kitchen.
Learn how to make mayonnaise too.
She learned how to make mayonnaise? Oh, that's even, wow. She also said today that she wanted to grow her hair out so she can feel like a true feminine woman. Like, Lydia told me that the speech I gave last night was offensive to her. She thought it was offensive that I said that she belongs in the kitchen. Yeah. I guess she thought it was offensive that I said she had to be submissive to me. Just seeing her upset, I was thinking, like, am I the one that's in the wrong?
I mean, it wasn't wrong. You did that. You said that. You know? It's our Father's word. You know, the whole world's saying the opposite.
Yeah.
The Father's word is very clear. If our Father out of His heart has said, please don't wear pink pants. Yeah? I really don't want it.
You gonna wear pink pants anyways. That's a horrible thing. Yeah. She was like, I don't want to grow my hair out. Like, this is who I am.
Man, that must have been hard for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see it. You know, you gotta be ready to give her up.
There it is again. My fiance cut her hair, so now I can't marry her anymore. And obviously, I wanted to keep playing this little back and forth game we have going on, where I just keep making them angrier and angrier, but Lydia was actually pretty busy with her own life back in LA. Yeah. There's not a chance that I'm telling these guys what Lydia is actually doing up in LA, but I have to come up with a reason of why she's not here. So for me, it's just easiest to tell them that she's not here because she got sick.
Her mom messaged me, and apparently she's like really sick. Nobody really knows what it is. They think she might have pneumonia.
Well, I mean, we're praying, right? You're praying, right?
Yeah, I prayed
that our Father makes things clear, right?
Yeah. Do you think this is the Father making things clear?
I wonder. You know, I've wondered if something like this might happen. But there's, in a certain way, I don't even know. Don't take this wrong. There's consequences.
And right away, this guy assumes that she's sick as a consequence because one time she had a gay thought. I thought it was hilarious, so we just went with it.
What's up?
What do you know about Lydia? They said it's like very severe. It's really scary. I don't know what to do. It's bad. What if it's like the last straw? I don't know. For sure, Father allows all these things to happen for whatever reason he's doing something.
And all of the other employees seem to have similar opinions.
Yeah, either like sicknesses and injuries, but I usually take it as like this from probably. That's how I usually take it. Our master, like our Father's word, it's offensive for sure.
So they told me I could use my phone one more time to call Lydia. I'm supposed to be calling Lydia right now. But I think I just used my phone to check Instagram. But it was cool to remind myself, though, that reality still does exist. I'm starting to go crazy living in this cult. But when I got back, I told them that Lydia is now really sick, and the only way she can survive is if she takes her antibiotic medicine. But if you remember from the last episode, these guys don't believe in medicine.
The doctors obviously are saying, here, take this medicine and it'll cure your pneumonia.
Doesn't necessarily always work like that, right?
Yeah.
I've seen people beat it without medicine, but it's just like it's a serious ordeal, you know.
Without medicine?
Yeah.
I thought this was serious enough of a topic to call a restaurant group meeting.
As you guys know, Lydia was going to be my wife. I proposed to her 10 months ago, and she is the girl of my dreams, and our wedding was supposed to be in 8 days from today. Since I came here, she has told me that sometimes she'll look at another girl and she'll think that another girl is hot. She's actually in the hospital right now for pneumonia. I feel like everyone on the count of three would just say, we love you, Daddy. 1, 2, 3. We love you,
After the employee meeting, one of the other members came up to talk to me. Instead of finally allowing her to take her medicine, I was lectured not to use the word hot because it's too sexual to describe someone as hot.
It's not the best thing for you to you said about Lydia.
I was actually curious to see just how far they would take this no medicine thing. So I told them because she's not taking her medicine, she's finally now dying and only has about an hour left to live.
She told me, I just want to see you one more time before I die.
Let the dead bury the dead. Like, it might be like some hard words, but.
So if I go and visit Lydia, that I'm just as bad as she is, I'm dead.
That's what's come to me about this situation now.
If she dies and I didn't show up, and she's just right around the road, I would feel so bad.
I wasn't gonna just obviously listen to these guys. I mean, this is ridiculous. They're telling me this. So I went ahead, I found the main leader of this place.
I just love her so much, and she said, I want to see you one more time, I guess, before I die.
It's like so clear in the word of God. Like it's so, he makes it so clear in many occasions that it's a total abomination.
Honestly, just to me, it seems like you need to give her up in order to follow the master.
This entire series, I feel like we've just been going along with whatever they say to gain their trust, right? But this time, what they're telling me is so just stupid and illogical that I almost feel bad going along with it. So I'm not just gonna go along with them this time. I'm gonna question them until they let me leave.
Even if I give her up, I still love her, you know, and even if I don't marry her, I still do care about her, and she's my favorite person in the whole world.
I would say I have a lot of peace and joy about you going. Just knowing that she's involved with homosexual, that kind of sexual spirit. It's not like a minor league spirit. That's a major league spirit. From a father's eyes, it is so super clear. So I think it's like, to me, it's clear you're gonna have to give her up.
Now it's nighttime, but I'm a persistent person, so I am not gonna stop arguing with this guy until he lets me leave.
And it's like, I'd feel bad if I stayed here when I could have easily just driven around the corner and visited her and came right back.
I wouldn't let that be your motive. We just think you're so precious.
What would going up there and seeing her really accomplish?
I would get to see her one last time before she dies. I just know it would haunt me the rest of my life if I didn't go visit her. If she was just right around the corner and I could just go and see her.
And now it's just like super late into the night. I don't even know what to say at this point. This is middle.
Sorry, that's just crazy to me. How is that real?
And like what's crazy too is like, I know this is like a fake situation, but like this is actually how they would act if someone's like fiance was actually dying.
Yeah.
It is the middle of the night now, and no matter what I said, the response back was, if I go and visit my dying fiance, and in their eyes, I'm dead.
The whole reason for you to feel compelled to go is because she might die. But I mean, our master did say that. He said, "Let the dead bury the dead." So are you among the dead?
I don't want to be among the dead.
Right.
I guess I have no other option but to stay.
I guess I'll go back to the tent and pray about it.
Yeah.
But during my final kitchen shift of the night, when nobody was looking, I escaped.
I escaped. Ben's calling me. Ben!
Guess who's not in 12 tribes anymore?
No way.
Well, I heard someone say, like, oh, he's leaving, so I kind of just ran to the car and left.
But what I didn't tell you guys is this whole backstory that Lydia is sick and dying has all just been a very elaborate scheme to get out of doing work at this restaurant so I can attend a festival at Joshua Tree with all my friends. Being back in reality is sick. And let me tell you, breaking character for just even a few hours was the biggest relief of my entire life. And now I'm heading back. Oh, you guys thought this was the end of the series? This is not the end of the series. This is just the beginning. So you can click on the next video if you want. The option's there for you, but you might want to pay attention to this next part because in the last video, when I pulled out all my money to hide from this cult, I leaked the location of where I hid it. I didn't think anyone would actually take this seriously, but turns out you guys did take this seriously. A lot of you guys actually showed up to the coordinates.
Fucking slipped and fell.
Oh shit, this is disgusting.
disgusting.
Made it.
But good thing I was one step ahead, because on my way back to the cult, I made a pit stop back at the tunnel. I put up a QR code for an early viewing of episode 3 to leave the fans with at least something if they showed up. But I took all my money and hid it behind this water fountain at Silver Lake.
What? Reckless Ben, we're coming for you, baby.